Previously on Race to Reality.
Today, the four of you will be making two very important decisions. The first decision is which one of the 8 remaining competitors you would like to eliminate from the game.
If Kyler's out and I come back in, I could even maybe win this game.
I am as stubborn as a rock.
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna have to give in.
We have unanimously decided to vote out Kyler.
The second decision is which one of the four of you will be returning to the game.
I'd like to nominate myself to go back in.
Here's your buck.
Again.
Woo! You are now back in the game.
I'm the undead. I'm coming back.
Hallelujah! Praise the Lord. Richard is back. I'm digging it because I trust him a lot.
There's no fourth chance. There's no way I'm coming back. This is my last chance. I'm going to start playing a little bit more sneakily.
I can honestly say I'm surprised that I'm the last remaining purple person. I thought Kyler would last a lot longer.
I'm happy as because I hate Kyler. Now that the Lisette fan club is now gone, rest in peace, I'm just going to be paired up with Renato.
I think Chris and Renato are trying to get me out. They think I'm a threat, and I am.
Hello, and welcome to the next round of Race to Reality. Today, our top 8 competitors will be competing in a series of game shows. Every round, the competitors that do the best will be saved. The losing competitors will move on to the next game show, then the next game show, until we have one loser. So let's start with our first game show, the Newlywed Game, hosted by Kristen Ragusa.
Hello competitors and welcome to the Newlywed Game. How this game works is one competitor from each of your couples will leave the stage as another competitor answers 3 questions about them. This process will then switch and repeat. At the end, the 2 remaining couples will be safe from elimination as the other 2 with the least amount of points will go on to the next game round. Good luck, and let's meet our couples. What's your name?
Richard.
And what's your name?
Carly.
And how long have you been together?
20,000 years.
Yes.
Couple number 2, what's your name?
Alana.
And what's your name?
Luis.
Tell me one of your favorite times together.
Archery.
Oh God.
I trust Alana the most out of all of this simply because she and I have no reason to stab each other in the back.
Couple 3. Wow, what's your name?
I'm Chris.
And what's your name? And how long have you guys been married?
16 weeks.
Couple number 4, what's your name? And your name? And have you guys ever watched Game of Thrones?
No.
Person that I trust the most is my cousin Brian because I know he's not lying to me.
So now, one competitor from each team will leave the stage as we start the questions about you. Question 1. When is your partner's birthday? Question 2. Who left in this game would your partner do their thing with? Final question. What place does your partner think you will get in Race to Reality? Let's bring in the competitors. I'm gonna ask you questions. These questions are worth 5 points. Competitor 1, when is your birthday?
October 12th.
She answered
August
27th.
27th.
Competitor 2, when is your birthday?
September 2nd. I think we will get by. We've known each other quite a
Years.
while. Yeah.
Luis answered
1994.
competitor 3, when is your birthday?
January 1st.
December 21st. Competitor 4, when's your birthday?
March 31st.
Correct. Second question. If you were to do your thing with anyone still left in this game, who would you do it with? Competitor 1.
Our strategy going in is to just try to think like each other. I tried to answer what I think Carly would have put, and I said Chris.
She answered none of the above.
Carly almost put that I'm thinking is you.
Competitor 2.
I said Renato.
And Luis says none of you. She has standards. Competitor 3. Who would you do your thing with in the game?
I said Gabby.
And Renato answered.
Gabby.
Nice. Competitor 4. What would you answer?
I said no.
Gabby answered Lynette.
No ha sido difícil al momento de pensar lo que yo quiero decir, pero al momento de escuchar a veces me puedo confundir. Hicieron la pregunta y yo respondí Lynette porque no había escuchado bien la pregunta y entonces me molestó.
Question 3. What do you think your partner is going to get in the Race to Reality?
I said second.
Carly says
Third.
so close. Competitor 2.
Okay, I said this only because I thought you would get this last. 8th.
So close.
He was close. He chose 7.5.
Oh.
Competitor 3. What do you think your partner will get in the game?
I believe I said second.
He said
First.
first. Competitor 4.
I said first.
And Gabby says first. So far, the score is 10 to 5 to 0 to 0. These teams will have chances to redeem themselves as the other partners get up and leave as we answer a couple more questions about them. Question 1. What do you think is your partner's biggest fear? Question 2. Who does your partner want to be the next person eliminated from this game? What is your least favorite thing about your partner? And that's it for this round. Let's bring back the final competitors. Okay, competitors, these questions are actually worth 10 points. We asked for the first question, what is your biggest fear? Competitor 1 answered,
I answered snakes.
and she answered, falling.
Close. though.
Competitor 2, your biggest fear?
Pain.
I said your Xbox breaking.
So the same thing. Competitor 3,
I think we'll be pretty good. I know Renato like the back of my hand, and I don't really know the back of my hand, so there's a couple. Yeah, that's new.
biggest fear?
Spiders.
He answered, death. Competitor 4, what's your biggest fear?
Not succeeding.
And competitor 4 answered.
2D. I said spiders.
Question number 2. Who does your partner want eliminated next?
I said Renato.
Carly says.
I said none of you. No one right now.
Competitor 2.
I don't know what she wants, but I want myself to help.
And she answers.
Himself.
Competitor number 3.
I answered Brian.
Chris answered.
Louise.
Yes, I'm clearly the next threat he should eliminate.
Competitor 4. One eliminated from the game next.
I said Chris.
Liz.
And our final question is, what is your least favorite thing about your partner? Richard answered.
I answered not being a physical threat.
Carly answered.
Annoying sometimes.
Competitor 2.
I said I can't stop cracking a joke at her expense.
I said your intimate knowledge of my history.
That's the same thing.
Basically.
The questions that we got wrong were literally the same. We had the same answers, we just had them worded differently.
Just not quite there.
Competitor 3.
I answered I'm too white. And I said nothing. You're perfect.
And competitor 4. What would you say is your least favorite thing about your partner?
That I'm sometimes annoying.
And I said when she tries to give me food when I'm not hungry.
Our points for today are 10, 5, 10, and 0. Team number 2 and 4 are safe from elimination as 3 and 1 continue on to the next round.
Carly, Richard, Chris, and Renato, it is now time for the 4 of you to compete in Jeopardy!
Knowing that it's Jeopardy up next, I think that we have a really solid chance of being safe.
We got this. I spent time with my grandma.
I want Chris to lose in Jeopardy because he is a strong competitor.
I have a little bit of speculation of what the categories might be. I'm kind of hoping that some type of sports category, maybe some politics and government. So it should be fun.
So let's bring out our guest host, Fernando Collada.
Hello everybody, my name is Fernando Collada. I was a contestant in season 1 of Race to Reality. This round is Jeopardy! This round will determine which 2 contestants are safe from elimination. How Jeopardy works are 3 categories. In each category there's 4 questions. These categories are worth 100, 200, 300, and 400 points. One of you will pick a category and a point value. I will read the answer and you will raise your hand. I will choose the first one who will raise their hand. They will choose a category and a question. If they answer correctly, they get the points. If they answer incorrectly, they get deducted points. There's also a daily double on the board. That daily number, if answered correctly, will give them an advantage for the next round. Today's categories are based on the season 1 Race to Reality. So let's hope you guys came prepared. The categories are miscellaneous, challenges, and contestants. The first one to choose a category is Chris. Chris, you can choose a category.
Okay. I'm gonna go with miscellaneous for 100 points, please. Round.
Asario, Finn, Erica, Kristen, and Fernando were part of this alliance. Richard.
What is the Jackson 5?
The answer is, what is the Jackson 5? That is correct. 100 points for Richard. Richard, since you got the last question right, you get to choose a category and a question.
I'm gonna go for contestants for 200.
This competitor was the only one who voted for Asario to get out in Big Brother round. Richard.
Who is Eric?
The answer is, who is Eric? That is correct.
Contestants for 300.
This competitor had a forest green buff. And the answer is, who is Anthony Shaw?
Who is Anthony Shaw?
Challenges for 200.
Asario shared an on-screen kiss with 2 other competitors in this round. Renato.
What is The Bachelor?
That is incorrect. You will be deducted points.
Miscellaneous for 300.
Daily double! Ding, 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 ding! Competitors fought over the ingredients in The Bachelor.
What is the chocolate chips?
The correct answer is, what is the chocolate chips? Congratulations! You get another 300 points. And an advantage for the next round.
It feels really awesome getting that daily double right so that I have that advantage in the next round. That could just be enough to keep me in the game for 1 more round. Challenges for 400.
This is the only episode Finn did not win a challenge in. Carla.
What is the rings? What is the episode with the rings? No, it's not the rings.
The correct answer is, what is episode 1, Survivor? That is incorrect, Harley. You will be deducted the points.
Competing in Jeopardy was rough. I had the wrong strategy. I guessed a few times when I should not have guessed.
Challenges for 100.
The score was 3-0. This blindfolded challenge. Renato.
What is
The correct answer is, what is capture the flag? That is incorrect, Renato. You will be deducted points.
I definitely froze and didn't remember the things that I normally would, so kind of disappointed in myself for freezing like that.
Miscellaneous for 200.
These competitors were on both Granat and Zafiro during the course of the game. Renato?
Who is Oliver?
The correct answer is, who is Fernando, Kayla, and Erica? That is incorrect, Renato. You will be deducted points.
Contestants for 100.
This competitor was the mole. Carla.
Sky Gillespie. Who was Sky Gillespie?
And the correct answer is, who is Sky? Congratulations, Carla.
Getting a question right was amazing. I really wasn't expecting it to happen at all.
Carly, since you were the last person to get it right, get to choose the category and the question.
Contestants for 400.
This competitor does not know how to swim.
this one.
The correct answer is... Who is Erica?
Challenges for 300.
This was Oliver Sin in America's Next Top Model. Richard.
What is vanity?
What is vanity? The correct answer is... What is pride? I'm sorry, but you will be deducted these points. Carly, since you're the last person to get it right, you get to choose the last question. Miscellaneous for 400. This person guest hosted the Big Brother episode. Renata. Who is? Carly.
Who is Avon Curtin?
The correct answer is who is Grace Harper? Well, that's Jeopardy, guys. And the winners are Richard and Chris. Richard with 300 points.
I keep just getting out of the game and coming back in somehow, and to kind of come out on top felt really great.
Chris with 0 points and no questions answered. Yes!
Clearly didn't know anything, so my tactic of not saying anything worked because I just let the other contestants answer wrong.
In third place, Renato with negative 500 points, and Carly in last place with negative 700 points. Thank you very much, guys, and that's Jeopardy!
Carly and Renato, it is now time for the two of you to face off in Family Feud.
I'm definitely nervous because this is like the first time I've actually been up for elimination. So to have that sense of I could be going home today kind of sucks.
I'm just now scared going into Family Feud because I know a lot rests on that. So I'm in or out. We'll see.
How are you doing today, everyone?
Good!
Today we will be competing in Family Feud. We have 2 members of the orange team remaining. We have Renato and Carly. The 2 of you will be going immediately into the final feud round, where I will ask each one of you 5 questions and you'll have 20 seconds to give me the answers. We went to Stanford Mall. We surveyed 100 people to get our results for these questions. Are you guys ready to play the feud? Okay, that is a yes. Renato, you received a higher score in the Jeopardy round, so you will be going first. Carly, you would ask you to leave the stage now, please. Renato, the way Final Feud will work is once I finish reading my first question, the timer will start, and you have 20 seconds to answer all the questions. If you choose to pass, say pass, and move on to the next question. All right? What's something a college kid might have in his dorm that his parents would object to?
Alcohol.
Name the place you wouldn't want to take someone on a first date.
McDonald's.
Name a month where you would be in school.
September.
Name a song by Britney Spears.
Womanizer.
Name the ideal amount of children to have.
2.
Thank you.
The questions were interesting. I was not prepared for any of them, but I just answered the best I could.
Carly, the way this will work is the timer will start once I'm done reading my first question. Carly, you will have 25 seconds for this one. What's something a college kid might have in his dorm that his parents would object to?
Alcohol. Weed.
Name the place you wouldn't want to take someone on the first date.
Movies.
Name a month where you would be in school.
March.
Name a song by Britney Spears.
Hit me baby one more time.
Name the ideal amount of children to have.
3.
Let's see how you both did.
I kind of want Carly to get out. She won the last competition, so she could be a big dog in some of the future rounds.
We'll first start with Renato's results. The first question was name something a college kid might find in his dorm room that his parents would object to. Your answer was alcohol, and survey says 11. The second question was name a place you wouldn't want to take someone on the first date. Your answer was McDonald's or a fast food restaurant. Survey says 12 points. Your third question was name a month you would be in school. Your answer was September. Survey says 19. Your fourth question was name a Britney Spears song. Your answer was Womanizer. Survey says 3. Your final question was name the ideal amount of children to have. Your answer was 2. Survey says 22. Carly, your first question was name something a college kid would have in his dorm that his parents would object to. Your answer was weed. Survey says 16. The second question was name a place you wouldn't want to take someone on a first date. Your answer was the movies. Survey says 9. Your third question was name a month you would be in school. Your answer? March. Survey says 4. Your fourth question was name a Britney Spears song. Your answer was Baby One More Time. Survey says 10. Your final question was what is the ideal amount of children to have? Your answer was 3. The survey says 15. Renato, you end up with a final score of 67. Carly, you end up with a final score of 54. That means, Renato, you will be moving on to the next round of Race to Reality. While Carly, you'll need to hand me your buff. And sorry, this is the end of your road.
I'm sad to be leaving. Everyone here is so great, and I just wanted to keep going. Oh my word, I wish I did something differently. If I had just answered the one question I knew the answer to, rather than guessing at other questions, I'd still be in right now. And the game was fun overall. Meeting people and scheming was a lot of fun. Not something you do in normal life. Well, meeting people you do normally. I think it would be absolutely wonderfully hilarious if Richard wins, just because he keeps resurrecting, so I really want him to win. Also, like, he's really good at the game. To the contestants, see you guys around. To the audience, keep watching Race Through Reality, and maybe I'll pull a Richard.
Next time on Race to Reality.
How does it feel being in the background of your own alliance and nobody actually liking you?
Woo! You look like Jack Skeleton. Whoa!
I am Miss Biggie.
Hell no!
I'm going to be hosting this episode, which is Drag Race Through Reality.